Hello everybody. This is Monty with Flowers by the Bunch. Today I need to make an order off of our website. It's called Summer Love and it is for a delivery today. So I thought that I would share the process with you. I started out with just a glass vase filled with fresh water, has a little bit of flower food to feed the flowers, and then I arranged some leather leaf greenery in this vase. Very simply, it was probably, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 10 stems of leather leaf. I'm going to start out with my line flower. So for my line flower today, I have Bells of Ireland and I have some blue delphinium, some baby blue delphinium, which is so lovely. And I'm dropping my greenery on the floor. That up real quick. Put that back here behind me. So I'm going to start out with my Bells of Ireland. So Bells of Ireland often come with these few little leaves on the tip. I always remove those. For me, I just think it looks nicer, but it also helps to straighten these bells out. You see how it kind of has a curve. I'm going to take that and use that as the height in my arrangement. I'm going to take a second piece, pinch that little, those leaves out of the top, and I'm going to place that right beside the other one. So I have 2 Bells of Ireland there. Next I'm going to come in with some blue delphinium, and this is a baby blue delphinium that's so pretty. I just like that pretty blue color. And I'm using 3 stems of blue delphinium in that arrangement. Next, I'm going to start with I'm going to place my focal flowers. So this picture shows one really pretty pink Gerbera daisy, kind of right there in the front. I'm removing, it comes with this little straw on the flower. I always remove that. I don't like the dark green plastic. So I just take that off. I am going to wire the head of this Gerbera. So I pressed the wire into his calyx there, and I'm going to kind of turn him so he's kind of looking at you. I'm going to cut that stem, and I'm going to tuck him right here in the center of the arrangement. Next, I'm going to come in with a couple of sunflowers. I have a smaller sunflower and then one that's a little larger. So the smaller head is going to go higher in the arrangement and the larger head is going to go lower. And why I'm doing that is because visually the sunflowers have weight. The smaller sunflower looks lighter, so it's going to go higher, and the larger sunflower looks a little heavier, so it's going to go lower in the arrangement. So I'm going to leave some length on the stem, and I'm going to tuck him a little higher in this arrangement. I'm going to break that because it's sticking up in front of my Gerbera. And then I'm going to take this one, the larger headed sunflower, and I'm tucking him a little lower into this arrangement. Just like that. Okay? So next I'm going to come in with a little solidago. Yellow solidago is my favorite filler flower. And this is just going to kind of give just a little bit of filler. It fills up the arrangement. I still have plenty of flowers to go, but I just kind of like that solidago helps me keep all of my flowers in place. It just kind of fills it up a little bit. Next, I'm going to come in with some hot pink spray roses. Now, a picture online shows baby pink spray roses, and it shows hot pink standard carnations. So when we do an arrangement on the website, we don't always have all of the flowers that are pictured on the website. So we have a disclosure that says we will make it as close to the picture as possible. But it may not always have the same flowers. And so sometimes I have to flip the colors. Sometimes, you just have to make it work. It's hard to duplicate arrangements, in my opinion, but it's important that your website is up and running and it looks nice and you're able to sell flowers. And so our website is actually flower arrangements that we actually made. And so it's usually pretty easy for us to duplicate, but it's not going to be exact. And we just tell people up front, we can't always do exactly what you see. These are yellow button daisies. So I'm going to tuck a couple of these happy stems in here. I love button daisies. Not everybody does, but for me, they make me happy. They're not expensive flowers, and so you feel like you get a lot for your money when you can use some daisies. And they're long lasting, so they last a long time for you, which I really like. I like something that lasts a long time. All right, so then I have the hot pink spray roses. And like I said, this is replacing the pale pink spray roses in the picture. And sometimes you have to adjust the flowers as you make it. And you can see I'm working backwards. So it doesn't always look just perfect, but I always adjust. Okay, so there's our pretty hot pink spray roses. And then I'm gonna come in with some of these pale pink carnations. So the picture actually shows standard carnations. Standard carnations are the larger variety, and it's a single stem of flower. It's a single stemmed flower. And then mini carnations are more like the spray rose. It's got several little blooms on one flower or one stem. And so I just replaced the minis for the standard. We don't often carry standard carnations, and so when we make this arrangement, very often we have to substitute, which works out fine. And some of these little stems are broken, so I'm just taking my scissors and just cutting off any little broken heads. And then you see me use my finger, and I'm just opening that bloom. I'm just holding that little calyx and opening that bloom. I'm just brushing those petals to open it up. All right, so I have the arrangement done. I'm gonna turn it around and look at it real quick and see where I might need a little bit of adjustment. Okay, so next I'm gonna come in with a pretty bow. So for this arrangement, we did a multiple ribboned bow. So I'm gonna show you how we made that. I'm gonna pull this over to the side. So in the picture, it has this royal blue gingham check, which is so pretty. So my bow is just 2 loops of each variety of ribbon. I hold my ribbon with my pointer finger and my thumb, and I make a loop, I twist, and I make another loop, and I go ahead and cut my streamer. If I had good scissors, it would be great. Let's see if I've got another pair in my drawer. I do. There we go. Okay, so there is my blue, my royal blue gingham check. Then in the picture it has pink. So I'm just making another couple of loops right there on the back of that blue bow. And then it had some pretty yellow. And so this is just yellow florist satin ribbon. I like a layered bow. They're just happy and fun and perfect for a birthday. So I'm going to take my wire and I'm laying it right up underneath that thumb, and I'm bending that wire down. I'm going to take my pointer finger and I am going to twist it tight. All right, so there's our pretty bow. I'm going to take it and put it on a wire pick. I'm just twisting that wire right around that little wood pick, and then I'm taking a piece of wire and then I'm twisting it right around that wire. And then I'm tucking that bow right down here at the base. Now, I understand that some people may not like bows, and that's okay. If you don't like a bow, you do not have to put a bow on the arrangement. All right, guys, there is our Summer Love arrangement. Thank you so much for being here with me this afternoon. We appreciate you all so much for following us or subscribing to our channel. If you have not already subscribed, please do that for us, and be sure to tap that little bell down below and you'll get notifications. Y'all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you all real soon. Thanks, guys.